Grannies are for Pernonan newbies. Grannies are for Pernonan noobs. Alright, today is 1/24/2013. No, you're not, sir. No, you're not. You should go ahead and complete your daily activity for today. Let's see here. No current event, but we will have a learning target. I want you to define the term total war. So, learning target. Define the term total war. All right. If you would, go ahead and go grab yourself a textbook from the back, a world history textbook. Open up to page 531. We should be on page 23 of your packet. So, if you would just pause, go get yourself a book, turn to page 531, get out your packet, and turn to page 23. You'll have everything you need to be successful. Alright, we are going to move down to the entry of the United States. I'm not sure where the last video ended up, but we'll get you all caught up until that point. So let's go ahead and start, though, on the entry of the United States. So basically, at first, the United States is going to try to remain neutral. They do not want to get dragged into the war. However, what happens, there's a couple different things that happen that's going to get the United States involved in the war. One, Britain is going to use their superior naval power to set up a blockade of Germany. Germany is very upset about this. They do not want there to be any blockade to prevent things to come into Germany or to go out of Germany. So basically what they do is they have unrestricted submarine warfare. Most countries, including the United States, told Germany, if you do not stop unrestricted submarine warfare, we are going to go to war. So the leader of Germany says, okay, we're no longer going to have unrestricted submarine warfare, and so that made the United States pretty happy. However, the Lusitania was sailing from New York to Liverpool, had about 1,200 passengers, and Germany decided to go ahead and implement unrestricted submarine warfare and shot down, torpedoed the Lusitania. Lots of Americans died, and because of this, the United States got involved in the war. But what else happened because of that? Well, they also had the Zimmermann telegram. The Zimmermann telegram was a telegram sent from Germany to Mexico, basically saying, hey, if you help us fight the United States during the war, we'll give you a lot of the country back that was lost during the Mexican-American War. However, Mexico decided not to do that. America got the information, and because of unrestricted submarine warfare and the Zimmermann telegram, the United States is going to get involved in the war. So, you should have all of page 23 completed, except for the parts that were cut off a couple days ago. Go ahead and turn to page 24. What did Admiral Holtzendorf promise Emperor William II? Well, remember, Emperor William II is the leader of Germany. Admiral Holtzendorf is one of his main guys in the military. Admiral Holtzendorf basically promised Emperor William II that not one American would land on German territory. Not one American. And basically, so Emperor William II said, okay, well, because you promised me nobody will make it to Germany, we'll go ahead and implement the unrestricted submarine warfare. So Admiral Holtzendorf is the reason why Emperor William II went ahead and implemented unrestricted submarine warfare, which eventually is going to cause the United States to get involved in the war. So why did he make this promise? Well, basically, he made the promise because he thought he could defeat, the Allied powers, and so that's why he made the promise. Let's see here. Reading check. Why did the Germans resort to unrestricted submarine warfare? Well, they did that because the British naval forces put a blockade against them. So nothing could come in Germany or nothing could go out of Germany. So that's why the Germans resorted to unrestricted submarine warfare. All right, moving on. The impact of total war. What is the main idea? Right there on page 531, you'll see what the main idea is. It is that World War I became a total war, with governments taking control of their economies and rationing civilian goods. So, your learning target is what is a total war. If you continue to read, it says, total war involves a complete mobilization of resources and people. So answer it there on your packet. As well, go back and answer your learning target. Increased government powers. Most people had expected the war to be what? Short, right? And because of this, they weren't really prepared for this 4-year war. And so a lot of people are going to have to pitch in and help out with the war cause. Planned economies. That's basically systems directed by government agencies. And you can see that right on page 531. Turn the page. Total war and women. World War I created new roles for women. Why would women have new roles? Where are all the men? Yes, they are at war. So women are going to have to do things that they necessarily didn't have to do before, like work. And not necessarily that women didn't work, don't get me wrong. I mean, they're at home doing their thing. But so they're going to actually have to get into the factory, though, and do some things that they haven't necessarily done before. What were some of the new occupations for women? If you look on page 533 underneath Total War and Women, it will give you the answers for that. Questions 2 and 4 of the Section 2 review. Need you to go ahead and get those taken care of. Won't be very difficult for you. It's all in Section 2, so go ahead and answer those directly on page 24 there. All right, so don't forget to do that. Hold on a second, buddy. I'm almost done with this video. All right. Run out here and get a towel from downstairs. All right, turn your packet to page 26. A couple things I want you to do. Page 26. I want you to split this page up into two. On the top half, I want you to, let's see here. I want you to Google the Zimmerman telegram here on Wikipedia. Also, there are a lot of other different things you can look up. I want you to actually look at the telegram, which they have here. And I want you to do some research on the Zimmerman telegram. Let's come up with 5 facts about the Zimmerman telegram on the top page of 26. On the bottom half of page 26, I want you to do some additional research on the idea of unrestricted submarine warfare. There are some good just kind of talking about why Germany is going to resume unrestricted submarine warfare, even though they knew that if they did, the United States would get involved. So come up with 5 facts about unrestricted submarine warfare. Then individually, go ahead and complete page 25, which is a section quiz 16-2. Do that on your own. And then we are basically going to be pretty close to done with section 2. If you get all that done, make sure you double check everything, complete the quiz for today and any others that you've missed. And that's about all I got to say. So, thug life.